Well, it's coming to the end of summer 2013. How about a little jazz at the Charlie Parker Jazz Festival? Tompkins Square Park.
One of the great advantages of hosting the Charlie Parker Jazz Festival all these years is that I've been very, very lucky and fortunate to actually see legends that Charlie Parker knew and loved. And this day is certainly no exception. Would you please put your hands together for Billy Drummond on the drums, Cameron Brown on the bass, the legendary Steve Kuhn at the piano, and an absolutely wonderful lady who says, "As long as I live, Bird lives," the incomparable Sheila Jordan.
Thank you. It's true. As long as I live, Bird lives. This is for Charlie Parker. The bird, the bird, the bird, the bird. Charlie Parker was his name. Bird, 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 bird. You heard it every day. Bird would have his way. So they made a movie about Charlie Parker, and they called it Bird. Whoa, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Clint Eastwood, for making my day by letting Charlie Parker play. But what happened to Roy Haynes? What about Tommy Potter? Miles Davis? And my ex-husband, Jordan? Well, Mr. Eastwood, that's okay. I don't get alimony anyway. No one could ever really know the soul of Bird, Charlie Parker was his name. And bebop music was his fame. There they go, the horns are blowing. At times I wonder where my life would be if I never heard the music of Bird. Back when I was just a kid, I listened to his precious note floating out of his horn so many years ago. What a treat it used to be for me to hear him, the thrill of being near him. I live for every song that he played from his heart. Bird, what a special world to me, for leading the way. I've learned to live my life from the tunes that he paid. He turned me on to sounds I never heard before by putting all those magical tones into every single phrase. Somehow I find it rather strange knowing that there's those of us who really love him, while so many aren't even aware of his fame. I'm so blessed that I grew up spending all of those wonderful years surrounded by the joy that he gave. There's nothing in life that will ever have a meaning for me or give me a thrill like hearing Charlie Parker embrace me. My sweet embraceable you, embrace me. You irreplaceable you. Just one look at you, my heart grows gypsy in me. Back when I was just a kid, I listened to expressions now, floating out of his horn so many years ago. What a treat it used to be for me to hear him, the thrill of being near him, and live for every song that he played from his heart. Heard what a special world to me, I believe in the way I've learned to live my life from the things that he paid. Turned me on, sounds I never heard before, by putting all those magical tones into every single phrase. Somehow I find it rather strange, knowing that those of us really love him, while so many aren't even aware of his name. How we're blessed that I grew up spending all of these wonderful years surrounded by the joy that he gave. There's nothing in life that will ever have the meaning for me, or give me a thrill like hearing. Now I want you all to sing it back to me. Can you sing, bird? Make it a little louder so he can hear you. He's way up there. Can you sing, bird? Bird, 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 bird. Charlie Parker was his name. Bebop music, bebop music was his fame. All right, all together with lots of love. The bird. Stars would fall from the sky. If I should lose you, the leaves would wither and die. The birds in Maytime would sing a mournful refrain. I would wander around, hating the sound of rain with you beside me. The rose would bloom in the snow with you beside me. No winds of winter would blow. I gave you my love, and I was living a dream, but living would seem in vain if I lost you. What would I do? Why should we lose forever the sacred gift that heaven gave us, the sacred trust? Why rob my world of all its beauty? why change a dream to dust? My heart is yours, but ask yourself if you should leave me, leave you. Never, ever, ever, dear. If I should lose you, the stars would fall from the sky. If I should lose you, the leaves would wither and die. The birds in daytime would sing a mournful refrain. I would wander around, hating the sounds of rain. With you beside me, the rose would bloom in the snow. With you beside me, no winds of winter would blow. I gave you my love, and I was living a dream, but living would seem faded by. I remember when I used to dance like they're dancing. It was called bop. And we used to have such a good time. That's when my legs were much younger. Now I couldn't even dance on the spring, I would wander around, painting the southern rain with you beside me. The rose would bloom in the snow with you beside me. No winds of winter would blow, I gave you my love. And I was living a dream, but living would seem in vain if I lost you. What would I do if I should lose you? This is called Autumn in New York. Looking down on the city I love and adore. Autumn in New York, why does it seem so inviting? Autumn in New York, it spells the thrill of first nighting. Glittering crowds and shimmering clouds in canyons of steel. They're making me feel that I'm home. Autumn in New York, that spells the promise of a new love. Autumn in New York is often mingled with pain. Oh, such pain. Dreamers with empty hands may sigh for exotic lands. That autumn in New York, it's good to feel it again and again and again. was the promise of a new love. Is often mingled with pain. Oh, such pain. Dreamers with empty hands may sigh for exotic lands, but autumn in New York, it's good to feel it here on the 27th floor, looking down on the city I love and adore. To quote Jon Hendricks, think you can lick it, buy you a ticket, get to the wicket, go! New York, New York, a city so nice, they had to name it twice. Some people might tell you it's a cold town, but let me tell you, everybody here today, well, it's a soul town. New York. Casting a line to you, the moon was shining bright just one night. The time I first saw you, you set my soul on fire. My hopes are higher, for I had you, and you had me too. Oh babe, let's put our past behind us and live now. I know we can be happy, dear, because I love you. Can't live without you, the future stands to reason, I know. At first it was a game, dear, to ease her danger, until the pool got too deep. I started swirling through the waters, but they're just a smile in your eyes, just the thing to drown me. And so I have to confess, I love you and want you, so baby think it over. You are so terrific, I gotta be specific. Your baby think you get bad, so that it get Casting a line to you. All the moments shine bright, one night just like the time I first saw you. You set my soul on fire. My hopes were higher, for I had you and you had me too. Whoa, babe. Let's put our past behind us and live now. I know we can be happy, dear, because I love you. I can't live without you. The future stands to reason, I know. At first, it was a game, dear, to ease her pain, dear, until the pool got too deep. You said was falling. I started swirling through while you stood there, just a smile in your eyes. But the thing that drowned me, and so I have to confess. Kevin Brown on the bass. I love you and what you say. Oh, you are so good. I gotta be specific. You're anything. And I think of Charlie Parker when I sing it. Hope you like it. Bird alone. And he was alone. Bird alone. Flying high. Flying through a clouded sky. Sending soulful, mournful sound, flying over troubled grounds. Bird alone, with no mate, turning corners, tempting fate, flying circles in the air. Are you on your way somewhere? Sorry, on the wind, you're a sight of glory. Fly away up there, so high. I wonder what's your story. Bird alone, fly alone, over where the grasses grow. Swing along, then out of sight, you'll be singing Stage, but I don't want to go. But before I do, beautiful people out here today, keeping bird alive. There's something that I've got to tell you. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my life. Won't take up too much of your time. Every word is true. Well, I was born in Detroit, Michigan, back in 19. Detroit, Michigan, November the 18th, 19. Senior moment. Mickey Mouse's birthday. But my mother, she was only 16 years old and she couldn't raise me. So she sent me to live with my grandparents in a small coal mining town in Pennsylvania State. Grew up with the coal miners, singing in the beer garden every Saturday night. The miners used to sit around and drink their beer and whiskey and sing their songs. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Whoa, but rarely, 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 Detroit when I was about 14, hanging out at the Club Sudan. Well, that was everybody's scene. You didn't have to be 21 years old to get in there, 'cause it was just a place for kids to play and sing. Well, I was always chasing Charlie Parker. I think he wrote that song for me. Chasing the bird, chasing the bird, chasing the bird. When he used to play at the Club Elcino, where you had to be 21 years old to get in. I forged my mother's birth certificate, wore a hat with a veil, dyed my hair long, high-heel shoes that were killing my feet, smoking my Lucky Strikes, unfiltered cigarettes. I was gonna get in the door to hear the bird, but the man said, "Hey, little white girl, you better go home and do your homework." So I went round in the alley, and I was sitting on the garbage cans. The bird knew I was there, and he opened up the door, and he played his heart out for me. Oh, what a treat, 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 what a treat. For a 14-year-old kid to love jazz. Oh, skinny little teenager by the nickname of Jeannie Dawson, running down on John R. in Detroit, Michigan to buy those 78 records so I could hear Charlie Parker and all the bebop musicians. I wouldn't be up here at 84 3/4 years old